is a new day today. It is Tuesday and headed into work on G-Call week, or Global Customer Appreciation Week. We've got some big wigs in the office again today, and so I am trying not to be late. Just never know with traffic. I leave around the same time every day, and I could be 20 minutes early or 10 minutes late. So, most times I squeeze right in right at the right time. Normally on Tuesdays I'd be working from home, but since we've got some special guests, I will be in the office, maybe all day, maybe till noon. I don't know if I'm going to get full days at home, so if I can do a couple afternoons at home, I'll do that. Now, that might seem silly, drive all the way to Plano for a half day, but it does two purposes. One, it gets me in the office, which my boss wants, and then two, and then I also get time in my quiet office working from home. So that's kind of the game plan for today. So had that discussion with the wife, and I've been posting blogs now. I think I'm on, this will be 12, and I kind of did it under the radar without, I mean, she knew but not new, and then, you know, now there's videos of her kids out there and all that stuff, and so there's that dilemma. Do you post that stuff or not? I mean, it's very innocent and sweet and focused. Is dad on a vlog or putting a vlog together giving the wrong message, or is it not? Is it the new wave of the world? And so that's kind of the question of the day down here. You know, should your kids be, I hate the word exploited, because I don't think we're exploiting them. We're just kind of showing a piece of our life and stuff as it takes place. But should they be in videos if that's, you know, is it their choice? All that good stuff. So maybe put some information down here. I think I'm going to try to limit it for now. I've turned private a couple of the ones for now too, of us on the weekends. And maybe those are more just for us for now. And as this project goes along, or I don't know, this idea, we'll see how it goes. Got some good stuff out there on those though. They're really funny, so I have a great little family. And anyway.
Trump doesn't have the temperament or qualifications to be president of the United States.
Scott Dodger, let me get this straight. You were going to...
It won't be at Trump Tower. It'll be at a nearby Midtown hotel. Clinton cast her ballot this morning. Polarized country. Let's face it. You know, anybody who.
All right, heading in. Got my coffee. Like I said, I used to never be a coffee person, but it's bulletproof coffee. Now, yesterday, I said it burnt my tongue. I think it did. It was hot and strong, and my normal mix did not even affect it. So I asked my wife about this, and she said she may have made it a little strong yesterday. So, that being said, I have a fresh brew today. It is quite delicious. About a tablespoon of coconut oil, and about, I still have a hard time, coconut oil. It's not an oil most of the time. I mean, it's a weird solid oil liquid thingy, but when I'm scooping it, it's a solid or a goo, more like a goo. It should be classified as a goo. So the goo of oil from coconuts, butter, not like salted butter, everyone says it, but unsalted butter, it's like a sin. It's not good. And they say, do you want to put salt in your coffee? And actually, I do want to put salt in my coffee. I don't mind it. It's okay. And then I put my butter in there, whisk it up a little bit, and I'm out of almond milk. And to say you drink almond milk sounds yuppity as get out. I get that. But the almond milk just doesn't have any issues with your body. or anything, and it's healthy. I use the unsweetened, unsugared, good organic stuff normally if I can get it. So I'm doing skim milk right now, which is basically water, right? So I think what we'll do today is an unpacking of sorts. I know some of these blogs, they go through all the mail. I don't get any mail except bills. So what we'll do is maybe do like one of those unpackings where we'll go through like daily carry is a big thing right now. What you kind of carry with you. Sorry. With my office job, I don't really need to carry a lot of stuff. So typically I have a pocket knife. This Eagle Scout always has a pocket knife on him somewhere. Got one on my keychain right now, just a little Swiss Army knife. Wait. Random story. So, random story about the little pocket knives, the Swiss Army ones. I was backpacking through Europe and went to Switzerland. And I've always had or owned at least one, if not 5 or 6 Swiss Army knives, because when you're a Boy Scout, this is what you do, right? So when I was there, you could go to the factory and do all this stuff. Well, I wasn't able to go to the factory, but I did go to a shop, and they had a blue one, which I'd never seen before. I didn't think they did a lot of colors until right around that time. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I normally just had the red ones, but I got this blue one, and you could get your name engraved on it or something like that. So I got Zach Kimball put on it, and I thought it was just the coolest thing in the world. One of my most treasured gifts from my crazy trip to Europe. And then, fast forward a few years, I'm traveling for work. I walk in, and I've got my prized knife that I've had in my pocket probably for 2 or for 3 years straight at that point. They take it. I couldn't take it. I tried to snap the blade. The guy got mad at me and said, "No, you can't do that." I'm sure people tried to snap the blade and got hurt and cut right before they jump on a plane. So he wouldn't let me do that. I tried to give it to him and said, "Hey, take this." And he said, "I can't take them." I threw it in a bucket. And it got taken off, either dumped in the trash, or I think they sell them somewhere or something like that. But so if you see a blue Swiss Army pocket knife out there in the world, it says Zach or Zach Kimball, find me down here or shoot me an email. Anyway, that was my random story about Swiss Army knives. So back to daily carry stuff. So, daily carry. I have my phone, have my work phone, and then, okay, let's do car. So I have my sunglasses. I have a backup set of sunglasses at all times because I have sensitive eyes to the sun, and then just random stuff. So then I'll have my coffee. Then I have my other beverage of choice, which is the Monster. And sometimes one of these for later. Now, I look like I have an issue. I don't normally have all that stuff, but I normally just had the Monster. But I started getting back into the coffee because I don't eat breakfast anymore. That's kind of my breakfast. And so the bulletproof coffee is kind of my breakfast now. So the rest of the stuff is just kind of gets me through the day. I don't need the caffeine necessarily. I'm pretty good without. But I don't know. Just my one vice. Don't smoke. Don't drink a lot. So kind of just my fun little vice. Okay, back to daily carry. So now I have a bunch of camera equipment in case I do something fun with you guys. That's what this is here. This is my 1990s LL Bean. I guess you call it a fanny pack. It's more like a bag that's huge. But I used to take it hiking when I was in Colorado when I was younger because it holds a couple candy bars. It holds a jacket and some waters. And I would just either sling it over my shoulder or I would put it on my waist, I guess. And So now it's got all my camera equipment in it to keep my car a little more tidy. And then we'll dive into my bag sometime. I don't know if I want to go into my bag. But I've got an extra watch in my car, just in case. And then mag light and a bunch of other stuff, like a hacky sack. You got to be able to have fun at any moment. When I was younger and we used to youth group trips, I would always get the whole group to do these hacky sack circles when we stopped for gas. And it's funny getting everyone into it. Everyone kind of goes, and then pretty soon, like, you know, it's one of those where when you stop, that's all they want to do. They're like, Zach, where's the hacky sack? So I love doing that. I'm actually going to start that with my kids because it was so fun, and they need to have some mad hacky sack skills. Or foot federation skills, I think that's what they call it. Foot federation, foot foundation, no, foot federation. National or World Foot Federation. I always thought that was funny too. But I should have my hacky sack here somewhere. And that's kind of it in the car here, besides my bag for work. That's literally, I have everything in there. My backpack I got a new one this year because I needed one a little more sturdy. I got this Thule one, which is awesome because it's got a sunglass case in the front. When I would travel, I'd always break sunglasses or risk breaking my sunglasses, and so this has a little compartment to keep them safe, which is one of the main reasons I bought it. And then it's got this awesome material that it's made out of, so maybe we'll do some unpacking of that too. I'll do a fast forward version of that, or something like that. So anyway, that's kind of what I got in my car. I also typically have a Kershaw pocket knife on me at all times, but maybe not today. I don't know. Maybe I brought it. Maybe I did. So that's my daily carry in the car.